little way of my DigiDiffers method, and I've started just a little while ago, about 2 3 days ago, and I've been able to increase this from an ordinary 10,000 virtual account, like you guys know, to over 80,000 right now, and it's still going. It's been an awesome one for me, and I think a number of you guys can actually join in this as well. If truly you've got the heart to go with DigiDiffers, it's always been awesome. I've always done that, and it's been working very well. And I think a number of you guys might probably be interested in that as well. It's just a simple understanding of you knowing fully well that market works in random numbers. It is not you that determine the end result or the last digit predictions, but you just try to understand the way it works, and you just work around it, and before you know it, you can actually find yourself making a very substantial amount of money from here, which a number of people have actually done. And I've really been test running this in order for me to see if it can actually reach 100,000 here. I will go to my live account and just try it out and see how valid and how valuable this can actually work, because most of the time a lot of people have actually complained of the fact that what works on demo doesn't work on real accounts, and one way or the other I can say I agree with them. But nonetheless, if you can actually control yourself, if you can actually take out emotion from what you're doing, you should be able to find yourself making an edge way. And as you guys can rightly see, I've always I've been going thus far now without any loss, and I think you guys can actually go ahead and practice what you just saw me right now do, because it's been really awesome. You can see it has always been in the green. It has been in the green all through. It has been in the green all through. So you guys can actually just go ahead, practice it as well, and let's see how much of amount you can make. Now I would like you to practice it on demo first before you go into your live account. And because a number of people will say, hey DigBiz, we've discovered that everything that you teach in there, when you do it on demo account, once it gets to the real account, it doesn't work like that. No, it's not really about that. I would like to tell you guys today. Now the major thing is many people have become great by the way of practice. If you can practice fully well, you should be able to know that there are lots of factors embedded in successful trading, like money management, like you trading out of emotion, you controlling yourself and all that stuff like that, the timing for you to actually enter into a trade and all that. Now, like I said, I will say it again. Now, when it comes to digi trading works on the basis of random numbers. Random numbers, you can't truly determine where the market is going, but you can just ride it by playing safe with it, and you can find yourself as moving ahead of others. You can find yourself killing it gradually, like I've been doing right now. A number of you guys can actually do, because you can see like I said, and it's going gradually right now. And my target is, if I can be able to take this down to 100, I will go down to my live account, which I've been doing, and just try my hands possible there and see how I can do it. Now what I'm doing right now, of course you guys can see me do this live. Now this is quite simple. Just try as much as possible to keep changing the market, because I've come to realize this from Barry.com, that if you're trading on just one market of the volatility index, the algorithm, they can naturally hook on you and get to know the strategy you're using. But by just changing around, you should be able to do something very nice. That simply means by the time we do this now, we should be able to get to 90, and we can keep going ahead and just trigger about 20 more so that we can get to 100. But we're going to stop in there right away, because we've really done very well, as you guys can see right now. It's been awesome. It's been awesome, because since I actually discovered this method, it's been working very well for me. It's been working very well for me, and most of the time it's always a win-win ratio. even if you make a mistake of losing the trade, you should be able to know that you can go back there and make it. Right now you can see that we are already in 90. We are already in 90 right now, and I think we should be able to go with that for now. We are already in 90k, which is actually very good for now. As far as I'm concerned, if you can go in just few days to 90, I think if you can actually practice this, you should be able to find yourself doing very well. I appreciate you guys for staying back, for staying tuned, and I will try as much as possible to come with this under and over. But for now, as a number of you guys actually know, that my strength has always been on Digit DeFi, because that's what I've actually concentrated myself into doing, and it's been very awesome for me. I've been able to get some results from there and demo. A lot of guys have actually come to me, appreciating the fact that what I showed them, they've been able to go to their live account, to their real live account, and they made some very serious, money from there. I think a number of you guys can actually do that, and I would just like to show you one or other two results I've been able to get from the other ones too that I've done. Now, as you guys can see, this is another of my account, in demo account, in which I've been able to test that method that I just showed you now, in which I've been able to test it, and I've grown this one to over 300,000, which is the maximum limit for Binary.com, especially in real account. I've been able to do this now. I have several of them, and I've been able to try as much as possible to just test it, and it's been working awesomely for me. Let me show you another one as well. Now, as you can see, this is another account again, just to prove to you guys that this method I just showed you now really works, and it's working very well. If you actually go with it, it's working awesomely. I won't lie to you, it's been one of the major methods I've always been using into making my daily targets whenever I don't want to use my boat into trading. So I believe you guys should be able to do that. You can see 150 here, you can see 300 remains one that I'm going to show you right now. And now this is another one as well, because you guys can see 116,000. So that means I've been able to prove to you guys that you can really make very real good results with this. And always remember that your practice distinguishes you from others, because a lot of people will just look at method like this, hey, this is working, and they will just jump into it. I wouldn't want you to do that. Try as much as possible to study it, try as much as possible to know what you're doing, and once you can master it, once you can be very rest assured of what you're doing, you should be able to go ahead and do that. Now there is a formula for Martingale. Even if you make a mistake in this, I will come up with that some other time. Let's just go ahead and practice this for now. Thanks and God bless. I appreciate you guys.